Hi, welcome back to my channel. So I'm very excited about this vlog. I'm finally going to the beach. We're gonna go to Pour Day in a couple days, so I'm gonna be vlogging that, and I wanted to show y'all the whips I want to finish before I leave and the finished objects that I'm gonna be also taking to the beach. So this is one of the whips that I'm working on right now. It's the crochet mesh dress by Crochet by Ag. It's just this treble crochet, like kind of like mesh stitch with this like really pretty blue green like teal color. It's Hobby Rainbow 84 cotton in the color petrol green number 20. Love it so much of how it's turning out, and I just love this color like so much. I'm making it a maxi length dress, so it's been taking a while, but it's gonna be really pretty once I'm finally finished with it. And then the second whip that I'm working on is the Tour Bucket Hat by Hobby. It's just like a simple single crochet bucket hat using the color Peaches and Cream Stripey in the color Linen. So yeah, I don't have like too much whips going on. I don't want to feel like in a rush trying to like finish a bunch of things, so these are the only two that I'm working on before I go. And then for the finished objects that I'm going to be bringing to the beach, I know I've talked about this like a bunch of times. Well, it's finally done, blogged, ends are weaved in. It's my blue mesh dress. I didn't follow no pattern, it was all just like freehand. And I also have a matching swimsuit that'll go with this. I'm basically like making like stuff that will match with the swimwear that I have. So I have something that'll match with this, and then something that'll match with this. And then for the second finished object that I'm going to be taking is the Eze Basket Bag by 2 of Wands. It's just like a really pretty, simple and cute beach bag. This was a whip that was just in my whip pile for like a year or two, and I had intended to use it for like the beach or like a summer bag, but it just sat on my whip pile. And then I decided, since we're going to the beach this year, I might as well just go ahead and finish it. And once I finished it, I started using it as a purse, and it's very sturdy. I really loved using it, but I went back to my other purse so I could use this for the beach. And so that's as far as just like the stuff that I'm gonna be taking to the beach. I don't want to bring like too much and just like feel overwhelmed with like, oh, I want to wear this, I want to wear that, because we're only staying for a night. We just wanted to go really quick, because we're gonna go back later in the summer for at least 2 to 3 nights later instead of the next night. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna bring to the beach. Just this mesh dress, the basket bag, this bucket hat, and this. So yeah, I'm just gonna be finishing these 2 whips. We leave in a couple days, so 2 days from now, so I won't feel like too rushed to finish it. I'm already like almost done with this. I just need to work up until I start working on the cups, and then it'll be done. And then with this will be really easy to finish. But yeah, that's all I'm bringing to the beach. And I also wanted to make some like cute little jewelry, because I know in my previous vlog I talked about embellishing like my crochet, and I have like a bunch of charms and stuff to make necklaces, bracelets, earrings, and all that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make a couple of things like that. Not too much. I don't want to like put too much on my plate of having like a bunch of stuff that I have to finish before the beach. So yeah, I'm very excited. We're all packed up and ready to go. I'm super excited. It's gonna take about 3.5 hours to get there. So I'll show a little bit of like stuff on the way, but it's mostly just gonna be like flatlands. I'll show y'all the ferry that we're gonna take. We're finally here at the beach. We got situated at the hotel, and now we are going to the beach where we're just gonna relax, and then I think we're gonna go to a restaurant after.
Right.
So we got back yesterday and we kind of just relaxed the whole day and recuperated and took care of our pets and all that. I had a really good trip, even though it was just for one night. I just love visiting Port A. We had really good food like I showed in the video on Virginia's on the Bay. It's kind of a restaurant where it's like over like the bay water and you can like sit down and like look at the water, but when we went it was kind of in the evening, so I couldn't really get like a really pretty, like a shot of the babe where I could see. But yeah, it was really good food. That was the first night I was there, and then before that, like I said earlier in the video, we were going to the beach, and when I did that, I took pictures of the in the previous videos, I was talking about that that green, tealish, turquoise crochet mesh stitch cover up. I took pictures of that on the beach. I'll put a picture up right here. But yeah, they came out really pretty. It was just it's just so relaxing being on the beach, just like hearing the waves and just like the seagulls, and it's just like I felt so relaxed. I was just like working on my current whip that I'm working on. I'll show you that here in a second. This is the crochet sandy skirt by Crochet by Sky. I'm making it with Hobby Rainbow 84 cotton in the color 44. I'll put the actual name and text right here instead of just the number. But yeah, it's just like a super simple, kind of like, not like really tight fitting. I guess you could make it, I guess, whatever size you want, but I didn't really want something that was like super tight. So yeah, I'm working on that. I'm gonna make this into a maxi dress, and I hope I'll have enough. I'm still like halfway through my first skein, and I think I have 7 of these, 7 or 8 I have of them. But yeah, I'm super excited to finish that. Like I showed you in the earlier videos, the seagulls were just like so cute. I was just like working on my project, and I would look up, and they would just be like watching me. I think they're just used to all the tourists just like being there and having food, and they're just like waiting, like, what do you have? Do you have any food? But it was just cute when I would look up when I was crocheting, and they would just be like watching me work on my whip. But yeah, and then after the restaurant at night, we went back to the hotel, just watched some Netflix, and then fell asleep. And then in the morning, we had went to go get breakfast, and then after that, the big shark that you saw, it's like this like tourist gift shop called Destination. You can like walk through like the big shark, and you can get like all bunch of like gifts and all that. And they also have a place where you can do the like pick design you want, pick like the top you want, and you just they heat press a design on it. And so I know I showed that in one of the earlier videos. It was just like a cute pink, oh not pink, I'm sorry, it was a yellow kind of like one of these type of shirts with Port Aransas with a hibiscus. I thought that was like really super cute. I was wearing it yesterday when I was just like relaxing. And then after that, what did we do? We went to the beach again to visit it one last time before we left. We went to the pier. There was a bunch of people like fishing on there, and it was an even more prettier view being on the pier, just watching like all the waves and all that. It was relaxing on there. And then we went to this like rocky walkway. I don't know what those are called, but yeah, it goes far out, and I think there's like 2 of them, 2 or 3 of those. But yeah, it was kind of like scary at first because all these like big rocks like that in the middle of that long walkway. You have to kind of like walk over the rocks, but I was wearing my tennies, so yeah, I was like super pretty. And then there I saw the dolphins for the first time ever. When we were on the ferry, I thought they were sharks. I was like, wait, no way. I was like, those are sharks, because I just saw like a fin, and my husband was like, no, like how they're dipping in, those are like dolphins. And then when we walked that walkway, we saw that they were dolphins. That was like such a cool experience. I don't think they get too close to people that are by the water, I'm not sure, but it was like super cool seeing them swimming. And then after that, we just got some lunch, and then we headed home. So I hope y'all liked my vlog, and I hope y'all enjoyed the beach as much as I did with like showing y'all all of that. It's a really pretty beach. I've been to, of all the beaches that I've been so far, I've been to Corpus Christi, I've been to Port Lavaca, I've been to Galveston, and I've been to Port A. And out of all those beaches, I prefer Port A, but I still have yet to visit South Padre Island. It's a little bit like double the amount of time to get to on the Gulf of Texas. But yeah, I've still yet to visit that one, but I think for now I'm just gonna keep visiting Port A. I really want to make it into like a yearly trip there, but we'll see. I didn't get to take pictures of my blue mesh cover up because I didn't feel like changing and all that and changing the swimsuit. So yeah, maybe next time, maybe if we go maybe a few months from now, like later in the summer, I can get pictures of that and like different other things. And this hat that I was working on, I decided to just like scrap it because it just, one thing that I didn't not do was check my gauge when I really should have. But I mean, with bucket hats, I thought I was using the correct yarn. It says the yarn on the label is worsted weight, but I guess it's like more of kind of like a light worsted DK weight yarn. I was afraid making the small was gonna be too small, so I made the medium and it still like did not fit. So I just scrapped that before I went to the beach. But yeah, the only thing I like actually took pictures and used was that green mesh cover up. But yeah, if you're still here, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.